Hi, this is Abhinandan, and today I'll present a short video on topic-wise analysis of last 5 years GATE physics paper. And I hope this video can be helpful for the students who are preparing for next year GATE, NET or CHEST exams. Also, I'll recommend few books for which may be helpful for your exams. So before going into that, first I'll go through the syllabus. So let's move on to the syllabus. So this is the syllabus for any competitive exam like GATE or NET or CHEST. So this, as you can see, the syllabus ranges from classical mechanics to particle physics, and its contents are from BSc level to the MSc level. So if we take a combined look, then it becomes very confusing, right? As a combined, it's a huge syllabus, damn big, and it's a situation like this kid, from where to start, which topic we should prefer more, like that. So for that we need a very smart strategy, and in order to do that, here I am presenting a video, and I will just go through each and every topic and which topic contributes most, and in that order I will go, in that descending order I will go, starting from which topic contributes most, and in an order such that at the end I will present which topic contributes less. So by looking at that video, you will get some idea which topic to choose, which topic to prepare in a solid way for these exams. So that will help you to make a very smart or intelligent strategy. So let's start. So the analysis of past 5 years GATE papers. Based on that, I will do that. And so this is just a plot, topic wise versus weightage of each topic. So first topic is quantum mechanics. It's 20% almost, like the 1/5 of the paper, right? So, and also I will recommend some books for this quantum mechanics. I find this Griffith is the best book for this purpose, for GATE or NET, because sometimes you will find from the exercise or the example problems the Griffith directly came into this exam. So it is a very good book. And after going through Griffith, if you have time, you can go through Sakurai. This is very good for spin problems or angular momentum. So this too I'll recommend, but first you should go through Griffith. Don't go through Sakurai initially. And if you feel like, okay, I need a book which has lot of examples, then Zeteli is very good. So this is the overall thing. So I'll recommend first go through Griffith. If you find difficult, you can go through Zeteli for to take a look how to solve those problems, but try to solve most of the problems of Griffith or understand the concepts. So because quantum mechanics is the most important topic, you can see it here. So next we'll move to another topic which contributes just after quantum mechanics. So it turns out to be electrodynamics, which contributes almost 16.5%. So if I combine quantum with ED means here electrodynamics, means here electrostat, magnetostatic and electromagnetic waves. So if I combine both of them, it contributes around 35%. And if you prepare them in a solid way, you can score a huge. So for ED, it's very simple solution. Go through Griffith. It's the best for this level. Okay. And if you need any book which will give you some examples and all those things, for this I guess B. Ghosh is pretty good. So please go through Griffith. It's, I think, very good for this purpose. So next topic is classical mechanics, which contributes around 12%. And as you know, classical mechanics is a very broad area, so selecting books is a little bit difficult for that, but I am recommending from my side what I feel or what I have read in my time which are suitable for this exam. So first comes to my mind, Goldstein is a classic book, so I can't ignore it, but you may find it a little bit difficult. So if you find it difficult, it's perfectly fine. Try to go through concepts given in that, because there are no example problems and exercises are pretty good. But if you find it difficult, you can follow Taylor, or Klappner is also very good. So if you find any other book of classical mechanics, that is perfectly fine. In classical mechanics, in the exam, they usually ask how to find the Lagrangian or Hamiltonian of a systems, central force problems, Poisson brackets, then your small oscillations, rigid bodies. So those type of problems you need to solve. And if you want some book which gives you like more solved problems, then Indian author books are good in that. So J.C. Upadhyay and Gupta Kumar Sharma, if you find any other, that is perfectly fine. So this is my suggestion to you. So yes, so you can, for concepts you can, or for interview purposes you should go through these foreign author books. But if you want to solve more and more, if you get an idea how to solve more and more problems, then you can take a look in these books. So let's move on to next topic. Next topic comes as a mathematical physics, which is another very broad topic. It contributes almost 10%. So quantum mechanics, we start with 20 around, now it comes to 10. So as you can see now, if I add this 4, you can see how much weightage they are carrying. So it is, if you prepare this 4, it is like you are almost done. So for mathematical physics, there's a vast topic. So few books you need to go through for different topics. So they ask questions always from vector and vector. So this book is best for vector. There are few problems from complex variables. So this is best book for complex. There are few problems from differential equations. So I'm not recommending any separate book for differential equations. So this is a more complete book, Arfken Weber. So you can go through this one. And if you want to find or go through any Indian author book, then H.K. Das is pretty good. So which has a lot of problems and solutions. So that I think this will serve your purpose for any exams, for any competitive exams. So let's move on to the next topic. Next topic is thermodynamics and StatMech. So it contributes also 10%. For StatMech you can, for thermodynamics you can go through Zimensky. StatMech, Patria is very good. If you want to go through RAFE or other books, those are also fine. In StatMech they will usually ask you partition function, then Fermi-Dirac statistics, questions from Fermi-Dirac statistics. Fermi-Dirac statistics, then what else is there? Bose statistics, then something on maybe Fermi energy. Those kind of things they will ask you. And I find this problem solutions or solved problems book, Lean series, this book is very good for this purpose, because these two books doesn't have much solved problems. So you'll find a lot of solved problems in this book, a very good standard. So please go through this. This will definitely help you. And if you want to go through any Indian author book, so I find thermal physics, A.B. Gupta is good for thermodynamics for this level. For this level means for solving problems and stuffs. So let's move on to the next topic, this condensed matter. It contains 9%. So for condensed matter, I think Kittel you can go through for concepts, and for solving problems, this Wahab is pretty good. And next one is nuclear and particle physics. It is also 9%. So for particle physics, it is very elementary, whatever they will ask. So you can just visit 1 or 2 chapters of Griffith, just 1 or 2 chapters, look at some examples and do few exercises, or follow your syllabus in your MSc. I think they will cover those stuffs, because they will ask you very elementary question in this GATE exams. And for nuclear physics, Crane is very good for concept, but for I don't think there is any solved problem book is there. So you can go through this one for some problems, for solving problems, this nuclear physics. And from nuclear physics they will ask you, I guess, some problems on, it's a very common problem on shell model, then binding energy, those kind of things. So I guess you will find such problems in this book. So this is all about this topic. So electronics, it carries only 7%. I am not a very good person to suggest something on electronics, so I am suggesting just only this Bolstead book. So go through this. If you find anything else, then you can prefer other books also. It contains only 7%. And atomic molecular is the last one. It also contains 7%. So for atomic physics or molecular physics, this Brandstein-Joa chains I find pretty good, but it has only concepts, no problems. Solutions are there. So for problem solution, you can go through this Rajkumar. In atomic physics, they usually ask you LS coupling, JJ coupling, Zeeman effect, some transition rule problems. So I guess you will find those problems in this book, Rajkumar. And so yeah, here I add this Arthur Baser because this is a very good book. I missed it earlier. So here you'll find a lot of problems for atomic physics as well as nuclear physics. So you can go through this one. It's a very good book. So this is all about the analysis. Now I want to summarize this analysis. So in summary, I have this plot, correct? and this plot shows which topic contributes how much. Now if I go through this 4 topic and add them, then it shows it contributes around 60%, like 58% almost. And in GATE exam you have only 85 marks of physics, so which means this 4 topics together gives you 50 marks. So if you prepare this 4 topic in a very solid way, you grab 50 marks. In addition, you can add 1 or 2, but this is like a less than 50% of the syllabus. If you go through, you can score around 50, and if you add 1 or 2, then you can even score more. And with 50, I expect you will get a rank of less than 100, which is very good in physics or GATE, sorry. So this is all about this analysis. So if you find this analysis helpful, so please share this video, and for more updates, please subscribe our channel, and thank you for your attention.